The number of Chinese migrants crossing the southern border illegally continues to hit record levels. In the last 6 months, there were 24,000 encounters, roughly, of those Chinese individuals crossing the southwest border. And that number is equal to the number that was encountered in the previous year in total. That previous year hit a record that surpassed the previous 10 years combined. In addition to those crossing illegally, there have also been around 17,700 Chinese migrants admitted legally through the Biden administration's CBP One app, which allows them to cross the border via ports of entry. Federal law enforcement authorities have expressed concerns with the vetting of Chinese migrants, given that they're coming from adversarial countries that do not share as much information, if any, about the backgrounds of their citizens coming. In addition to that, the number of questions recommended to ask Chinese migrants coming across the border went from 40 to just 5 under the Biden administration. We spoke to several Chinese migrants that had crossed illegally into the San Diego sector of the southern border, which has been a hotspot for migrants of that nationality. One family told us that they had paid about $75,000 in total to come to the United States. They used that money to travel from China to Thailand, then Turkey, then to Latin America, where they made their way up to Mexico. When asked about why they came to the United States, they said they were coming to visit relatives in Orlando, Florida, but did not express any concerns or issues with their government or country back home that would prevent them from returning. We also observed some of these migrants from China being released with others on the streets of San Diego. This was by Border Patrol, which quickly processes them and releases them within a period of 72 hours. A group of Chinese men were present at the trolley station where the migrants were being dropped off, and they were there to receive them, posing as taxi drivers. They told us that they're there to assist members of their own community who don't speak the language in the United States and are very confused when they arrive with no help. The mayor of El Cajon, a nearby town to San Diego, expressed concerns with these releases of both Chinese migrants and others. There have been about 125,000 releases onto the streets by Border Patrol since September. He said, quote, "I am very concerned about the fact some of these Chinese cab drivers are not just here picking anybody up. They're picking up only Chinese people, mostly Chinese women." Chinese migrants continue to cross the southern border illegally in droves, especially in the San Diego area, where they make their way from their home countries by purchasing plane tickets and ending up in Tijuana, then cross in very porous areas where the border wall ends.